자, дочки, давай. Давай, девчонку. Пола.
The lens is a 7.7.
давай, чапопа. Per kilo. Iskilo. Yeah. Нет. Сашки. Орелко видео полициано.
Дорога день.
Прощи, ушкил битву, полициане и давай и скурила. Бочки я. Кдерич. Носки доктио. Пью. Пенсионец! Як чимуло? Я. Ну, платья пола, баскиду.
Whoa, wait a minute. Stop. You're making damage there. Come here. Listen to me for a second. Are you sure you know what you are doing?
Не платья.
This is not the way to do it. It's much more simple. Listen carefully. You are now looking at an amazing piece of technology. This little device is capable to perform more than 5 different exams in less than 60 seconds. Up to now, you need 5 different devices to perform those tests. Okay. Guys, I think you need to know a little bit more on visionics before you continue. Okay, gentlemen, you know, I'm a bit busy now. I need to work on the next generation of machine. But there is a very nice British narrator who's going to tell you everything you need to know about visionics.
Hello there! If you want to know what visionics really is, we have to go back 20 years to 1994. So what exactly happened at this time in 1994? What's the matter with you? The World Cup! Roberto Baggio missing the last penalty shootout and handing Brazil the victory over Italy. And the World Cup. Oh, Brazil. How sad. In any case, this is of absolutely no interest to Marka Bitbol and Ariel Bloom, sitting in a small caravan in Jerusalem, founding a new company for optical equipment, Visionics. They are young, they have lots of chutzpah, and they have no time for games. The company was founded just yesterday, but they're already determined to go ahead and start marketing their first device, based on a novel measuring patent that Mark has developed, WF, Wavefront. A system that, for the first time in history, offers the possibility of mapping the entire surface of a lens, thus achieving a much higher quality and more comprehensive degree of measuring than in the past.
There was a lot of excitation because we were creating something which did not exist before in our market.
It had the potential, commercial potential for success. It was sound and innovative from the point of view of the idea. And it had solid management in the sense that there was not just people who were coming and going, there were people who were solidly involved in it.
All the work is done here, in this overcrowded caravan, in the technology incubator in the Machon Lev. Here they plan, here they assemble, here they argue, here they fight, and here they reconcile.
It was innovation every day something new. Every day we get some new result that never been tested in the world in our market.
A year goes by. They receive the first sign that they're apparently doing something right. The minister, Natan Sharansky, awards them the prize for being the incubator's top project of the year. Soon they have their first big meeting. The Japanese company Topcon wants to check out the young company and its technology.
They thought the Topcon would not be impressed by the caravan in which they were in.
That was just the right time to use the second novel patent developed by Visionix, the USEB. Use someone else's building.
So they sort of moved their premises over to one of the buildings, and they put up signs which made it appear as though the building was a Visionix building.
When I look back, maybe now I am scared, but at that time we were not scared for nothing, okay? So we put a big logo at the entrance, Visionix.
Yes, that's right. These are the brains that are going to bring you the device that you're looking at now. And so, a very successful meeting took place in the spacious meeting room of the Visionix campus.
Impressions are sometimes made by external things, but the true decisions have to be made by the quality of the product itself.
A few months later, Visionix's first product, the VL2000, is released. And here it is! Oh, sorry, that's a Soda Club machine. Here it is! Sorry, that's a different soda machine. The editor apparently got confused. Here it is! The VL2000, the flagship device, the pioneer! Okay, no one likes the design. Visionix locked themselves in the caravan for a few more months. And this time for real, here it is! The VL2000, the first device for measuring lenses in wavefront. Visionix's first product that does not look like a home soda-making machine.
This is the first retail product. When you go to a store, design is very important. And the first design was a disaster.
The device meets with immediate success and lots of buzz. The Rodenstock company invites them to Germany to demonstrate it. Of course, they jump on the first plane, but because they don't have enough money left for a hotel room, they find themselves sleeping in their car. The years go by, and Visionix leaves the incubator to independency. From the mythological caravan, it moves to the technology park in Malcha and becomes officially what it was from the very first day, a kicking, ambitious and impatient startup. The founder, Mark Abitbol, who as everyone knows finds it hard to sit for more than 5 minutes at a time, turns this personal trait of his into one of the basic building bricks of Visionix. No one sits, no one rests. New devices pop up every year. The VC2000, the VL3000 and the VM2000 take the Visionix patents forward step by step in technological creativity and design, and mainly in speed.
There is no time to rest, okay? You must run, because if you stop and you say you are strong, you are good, you are dead.
Our preparation for exhibition is unique. The most important thing for us is to get to the exhibition and show the product.
The beginnings, the first couple of years, all our exhibitions were like that, okay? We didn't have too much money, so we are trying to do the best with what we have.
Balagan מאורגן is what we would call it in Ivrit.
The end of the millennium arrives and the company goes public. Everyone shows up for the festive flotation event and with much excitement watches the name Visionix on the screens as the trading opening approaches.
Price was set and someone should buy and sell the share. But apparently no one was selling the share, and the price started to go up. We see it, running in red, 20 euro, 22 euro, 24 euro. There was the underwriter who held all the shares, and he just refused to sell, and he was the only one who could sell the shares. And I started to be stressed.
So we said to him, please sell, and he said, no, he wants to make as much money as possible. And Ram is a big guy, okay? And they say, you must sell, you must sell.
The price went up until 45 euros, until he decided to start selling. And in fact, this was the first price of the company. And this, I think, was one of the events that made us to feel that we are not only a startup company, but a company which is traded in one of the famous stock exchanges in the world in Frankfurt.
2003, there's a rumour going around that the Luno company, which is very big in the optics market in Europe, is for sale.
We needed desperately to find a distribution channel to our products. We knew we had excellent products, but we didn't really know how to sell it.
But the rumour also says that its owner has already refused to sell it to a number of potential buyers. Mark goes to meet Mr. Luno.
When he met Mark and they got very good chemistry between them, he understood that he is going to put his company, his baby, in good hands. They had the dinner together. I don't want to say that they fell in love, but it was a sudden change in the attitude of Mr. Luno.
J'achète. Viens par là.
More and more new devices are produced, and the Visionix brand begins to achieve world renown. In 2005, BNP decides to invest in the company.
The product was really nice, and of course the team. We enjoy Mark and Raghav, Ran, and all the teams in Visionix. So that's the main two reasons why we have invested in the companies in 2005.
And then, the company makes its next big step. The human eye.
Similar technology, but you always have a very big fear that it will not work. There is a lot of complexity in the eye which is not existing in a small plastic, which is not blinking.
2006, Visionix releases the L80, its first device that's not intended for measuring lenses, but for measuring eyes. The first time that the eye tracking technology is presented in the optics market.
For the first time in our market, a patient was sitting in front of the machine and no need for the doctor to use a joystick to center on the eye. Just the patient sit and the machine track the eye and shoot and measure.
Don't forget that this is still Visionix we're talking about. So, in the SFO exhibition, where the L80 was first exhibited, it wasn't calibrated right and wasn't able to measure. But that didn't bother the French, and they bought 10 units on the spot. They were so enthusiastic about the eye tracking that they gave it a nickname, Israeli Missile Technology. 2007, the L80, this time properly calibrated, exhibits in the prestigious Meadow exhibition, when suddenly representatives of the worldwide brand Zeiss approach the booth and say they wish to schedule a meeting. They discovered that the L80 can be very helpful to them because it's able to create within 30 seconds a super lens called eye-scription. They were very enthusiastic.
They appeared to us as a very innovative company, especially in the how should I say, the boundary region between classical optical design and computer technology.
The first lasting cooperation with an international brand begins, and from that year onward, Visionix is the exclusive producer of the eye profiler devices for Zeiss. By now, about 3,000 such units have been manufactured.
Zeiss is the standard, the gold standard, and the fact that Visionix is supplying Zeiss with instrumentation means that their standards have to be very, very high.
You know, every time I visit Europe, I always look for our optic store and always try to look for our product, and almost everywhere you can see our Zeiss eye profiler, our eye profiler, and it makes us very proud.
I felt that this gives us like a formal stamp that we are in the league of the big companies.
The years go by and Visionix matures. Hundreds of top novelty devices are assembled every month on its assembly line. The VX40, the Vision Pro, and mainly the flagship of 2013, the VX120 that you're looking at right now. This is the only device in the world that combines a wavefront distortion examination, topographical mapping of the cornea, anterior chamber imaging, internal pressure measurement, and retro-illumination in one device, and also looks like a futuristic spaceship.
The VX120 is very easy to use. It's really a one-click machine. Every technician, every assistant can use it.
Visionix is no longer the mischievous youngster that is always late. It's grown up. Today, together with Brio and Wiko, it's the third biggest company in the world in its realm, with more than 400 employees around the world, exacting quality standards and strict goal achievement. Visionix has built itself up as a stable, mature and responsible company.
They have gained, there's no doubt about it, a certain reputation in the market, especially for their innovations and their new concepts, their new, almost sometimes radical ideas.
מזל טוב גדול לכל אנשי ויזיוניקס, למשפחותיהם. אני מאחל עוד הצלחות רבות לויזיוניקס.
We are doing the best we can in order to bring new ideas to the market.
To be concentrated on our clients, on our customers, the optician and the eye doctor, understand their full needs and to bring them most sophisticated and easy to use machines.
We are going to launch in 6 months from now another revolutionary device.
I'm sure that we are going to change the market completely.
It's the best machine that we have done.
Today, on its 20th birthday. If you ask Mark or any employee who is just finishing up the work on Visionics' next generation devices, the VX160, they will say to you, "We're still a startup."